Hey guys, so this is the video for day 3, and day 3 we're talking about realization. So this is the 7th day, how to get unstuck, and map your vision for 2019, map your vision for the new year, which in this year it's 2019. So guys, when we we've been discussing the past 3 days that you don't want a goal, you want to set out a vision. And the one example that I give you is that whoever wanted to start MTN, they didn't they didn't set up a goal. MTN wasn't a goal, because if it was a goal, it would have been done by one person. Like the smart concept said, it must be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time conscious. If MTN is all over Africa, what was a goal, it wouldn't be that big, because I mean, how many people work at MTN? Maybe 40,000 people, and I'm not sure how many people work there, but it's a lot, and they do a lot. At 40,000 people, if they are 40,000, do more than, you cannot even calculate how much work is that compared to one person, if that was a goal. So MTN was a vision, it wasn't a goal. And it came out from a human being. One human being had the vision, and then all of a sudden, 40,000 people came through and said, you know what? We want to be part of this vision. I mean, the other day I was saying on social media that people actually say, I've not worked for so long, and you know what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna walk into MTN, sit down and start working, because like they think they should be working for MTN. They see MTN as a place for them to add value, or to work there and gain something out of it. So a vision is that thing that is not for you, it's for the world. It's gonna serve other people. It's gonna serve you very well, but it's also gonna serve a lot of other people. So when you're thinking goals, you limiting yourself. You saying just something that I can do, that is attainable for me, that is possible for me, just me, and you're limiting yourself. Hence you will say, oh no, I can just afford this car. Oh no, I can just afford this house. I can't afford the mansion that I actually do want, because it's not attainable. It's not realistic. No. So I changed my life by stopping making goals and going for a vision, and my life totally changed. Like, my life became something that I could have never ever thought. I didn't want a corporate job. Obviously, I just believe that I'm not employable. I don't want anybody to tell me what to do with my life, and not in a bad way, but like in a way that environment does not suit me. So I mean, I could have made a goal just to not be in an environment like that, but I had a vision that I wanted to share this thing that I saw working for me, and all of a sudden it went worldwide. I don't know how. I could have never even thought of it going worldwide, but because I just set out that vision, it happened, and in a way that I would have never said. Attainable, realistic, definitely not worldwide. So that is why we are mapping out a vision. And in the past 2 days, this is day 3, we've done the letting go, we've done the defining the goal, and defining the vision, and saying what is it that you want for the new year. And then now on day 3, we are then taking out the weed. We are taking out all the things that can prevent this vision coming to life. So and I've given this example of making a baby. The baby and the people who are making the baby, they get just one chance, maybe 2 minutes. I don't know how long it takes to make a baby, but it's very, very, very limited time. And they only have that 2 minutes in making this baby. After that, the baby grows in the tummy all by itself. Well, not all by itself. The universe makes the baby, grow, makes the baby happen, all by the power of the universe and the power of creation. The mother and the father who were making the baby, they only took 2 minutes or 1 minute or seconds to make that baby. And that's all they did. So they created this baby. But then the universe is like, okay, this is going to be the eyes, this is going to be the nose, this is going to be the feet, the hand, the nails, you know, the arms, the hands, everything. It should work. All the stuff could be connected. Wiring, perfect, brain, all the stuff. But then what needs to happen? The mother now needs to protect the environment of this vision growing. So in the next 5 days, so day 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, we're gonna be making sure that how do you then protect the environment around this. So this mother now can't drink alcohol, can't smoke, she can't run, you know, she can't do such a massage, she can't sit like this, she can't sleep like this, that's the only thing. She just have to protect the environment. Getting the baby to grow is not her work. It's not. So she just has to protect this environment. So in the next 5 days, we're gonna be saying now you've set out the stage. Now you've said what you wanted on day 2. Check out day 2 if you haven't. But you've set out what you wanted, and you wanted an experience. But then now you need to have the right environment, which is then the right vibration, the right thinking, the right everything. So that is what we're going to do. From the first one today is realization. You need to realize that there could be things that can block you from your vision coming true. So, and these are the things that are not going to block you for the first time. These are probably things that have blocked you in the past. You know, you have a lot of people. Oh my goodness, those are my kids on the street. Oh, they're working with that. There's probably things that have blocked you before, and they've caused something to not come true in your life because they were there, just like they were the stumbling blocks. So we're gonna need to take them out today. So, and we need to own up. So the one important thing is that when we go through stuff that is not so great, so we probably doing something that is preventing us from going forward, or we're doing something that is taking us back, we normally don't take the ownership. We only think of ourselves as a victim, but we don't think that even if we are a victim, we are actually benefiting from this victim mode. So how is this? So when someone is in a abusive relationship, a love abusive relationship, and everybody's thinking, why are you still there? It is not because this person doesn't feel the pain or doesn't see that this thing is wrong. It's just because there is something they are gaining out of this. So it could be emotional gain, where this person tells them, I love you, and they don't know how to love themselves. This person says, you know, you are beautiful. I'm sorry I shy yesterday, but you know what? I actually do love you, so forgive me. Let's continue. And then, because this person, even if they did get hurt, they thinking, but then who's ever gonna tell me they love me? Who's ever gonna? Then they stay just because they need that. They can't do that for themselves, so they need somebody else to do it for them. Hence, we need to find ourselves, so that you don't need a person to be telling you that I love you. Then you stay there and get all traumatized just because you can't love yourself. You need somebody to love you, and you're thinking, oh my God, I will never find another person who loves me, and then you stay there. But all victims, they go through that victim cycle or situations because there's something they're getting out of it. So I've coached for years now, and I gave you 2 examples in the course material today, that there is people who come to me and say, you know what, Busi, I'm so broke. Guy came into my life. Guy said he wants to start a business, and then guy said, "Let me go and get a loan and give him the money. He will make money and give it back to me." And then it never happened. Took out a loan, gave the person the money gone. Guy probably gone. Now they feel like a victim, but the thing is that deep down in their hearts, when they were giving him the money, they knew that this is wrong. Not supposed to be doing this, but they did it. Why they did it? Because this person love them. This person promised to love them forever. This person actually just like every day makes their day. And they can't love themselves, so they're doing it. And then they get into so much debt. So the first thing that we start with is to say, duh, girl, you needed this. You were benefiting from this. Acknowledge that you have a problem with love. So then you can deal with that problem. Then this problem will not come again. Because it will come again if you not let it go. If you don't let that energy go, it will come again. Another person will come and do that. Maybe this time it's going to be your mother. Maybe this time, but there's going to just be people trying to get money out of you at any point they can, in any way they can, because you have that vibe that you buy love from people. So people that are selling love are going to see you. You're going to be in their way. They're going to be like, okay, there you are. Let's do this. So you need to realize that there is something that caused that to happen. So don't try to be paying off the debt that guy made you do before you deal with why you even gave him the money. Because you paying off the debt is not going to help. You're just going to pay it and then you're done and then it starts again. And you don't want to do this over and over and over again. So you need to first say, okay, what is it that I needed? That I actually went and did this, and now I'm in this issue. So when you realize that and you take ownership of that, then you change a lot. Then guys do the same thing. They say, you know what, wow, found the most amazing, beautiful woman, and when I'm with her, people be like, wow, everywhere. And I feel like I've arrived in life. I'm on top of the world. She validates me. I look like somebody. I look like a man. I look, expensive, or I look, I've accomplished something in my life. I found the most beautiful woman, and she says she wants money. So I'm gonna go and get the loan, buy her the house, buy her this and buy her this, and all of a sudden girl is gone, and then you're left with the debt, and then you come to Busi and you're like, Busi, help me pay it off. I'm like, okay, we will pay it off. Definitely you need to pay it off. We'll pay it off. But we need to go through and say, why did you give girl the money? When you knew exactly what was going on. But what is it that you were actually looking for? What is it that you were buying? What is it that you were doing this for? And then once you've dealt with that, then you've come out. You've come out clean. And you will pay the debt. You definitely pay the debt in no time once you've cleared up the energy. So, and now for your goal, for your vision, or the didn't day two, there's gonna be these things. There's gonna be these things that are standing in your way of you getting there, because you can't get there if this has not, been sorted out. So you need to go back and say, in the past, what have I been victim to concerning money, concerning a whole lot of other stuff? Why was I even victim to this? Why was I even victim to debt? Why was I victim to, why am I victim to lack? Why am I victim to this minus? This bank account is always in a minus. Why am I victim to not being able to pay my bills every month? There's drama. Why am I victim to having less money all the time? Why am I victim to not getting a better job? Why am I victim to not getting a bonus at work, or an increase, or a promotion? Why? How am I playing? What role am I playing in this? How am I making this happen? How am I attracting this? Why is it in my life? What is the reason for it to be in my life? So when you find that, then it's easy for you to then fix it and then find money. So, and I said in the course content today that I also found money through fixing my issues, my life issues. But I think what I always say is that I think that it was easy for me to go on and fix my life. I mean, like, I was looking for money and I found me. I found myself. I found spirituality. I found a whole lot of things looking for money. But I don't think that I would have just woke up and be like, okay, I'm gonna fix me for what? Like, duh. Like, why would I do that? But because I needed money, and then it was like money was the bait. Like, I was like, okay, fine, I'll fix this. I'll fix the fact that I think I can't manage money because I got myself into so much 40 million rent debt, and then did not, messed it up all and lost everything and got sequestrated. So, why did that happen? Then if I find out that what that happened, that will help me to then have money, then I did it for that. But then I fixed a lot, because that was not even about money. That was totally something different. But it looked like it was a money issue, but it wasn't. So it was fixed, and then I got to the money, obviously. But so what I'm saying is that the fact that money it was such an important thing that I wanted, it led me, I could go through all this because I knew that when I've gone through it, I'll be able to access money. So for you also, I mean, if you really, really are looking for money, you're looking for a better life, go on and fix yourself, because it's not the money, it's you. Fix yourself, and then the money will come to you. That's all. And that's what I'm doing every time I'm sitting down with a client. I mean, I've coached before. I'm a money coach, in that sense that I know that the fact that you don't have money is not because there isn't enough money in the world. It's not because you don't know what you're doing. It's not because you don't have a skill. It's not because you don't have abilities. No, you have talents, you have skills, you know what you're doing, you are great at what you're doing, but there is a whole lot of things that are underlying, that are blocking you from making this talent work, making your business work, making your work career work, and keeping the money in the bank. So find those things and see what role you're playing in this victim mode that you come across, so that you can take responsibility and fix that. And then all of a sudden, boom, money is there, because now you are clean, you have a cleaner vibration. I mean, you're no longer feeling like you don't deserve stuff. You're no longer feeling like you need to take anything that come your way, because just like you can't get anything better. So you must settle for everything in this world because you can't get stuff. So yeah. And so there are a few questions also for day 3 that you need to answer. So in your current stuck position, where you're feeling you're currently stuck, or concerning what you want to achieve in the new year, and looking at what you want to achieve in the new year, what could be in your way towards achieving what you want to achieve this new year. So look at in that current situation that's getting you feeling all stuck, what did you benefit from it, or what are you benefiting from it? And then why are you even in this situation? How did it come about that you got to this situation? What is keeping you here? What is it that they keep saying, oh, well, it's so bad, but you're getting this, oh, the job is so crappy, but you're getting paid. Oh, why are you there? What does that do for you? So find out, why are you keeping that? There's so many people that when I coach, they say, but see, I've been doing this job for so long, and I only get so little, which is like maybe 30,000 a month, and that's all I'm here for. That's why what's all I'm suffering concerning. I'm just suffering for 30,000 rand, and we find out that, oh my goodness, they have a skill that they actually can pay them 100K a month, but they're saying, oh, see, there's people are offering me security. And we look at what is security. Security actually doesn't exist, because you could get retrenched and then that's over. So, but then you've wasted all your time there, and excuse me guys, it wasted your whole entire, maybe decade there, doing something that you don't want to do, because just that they said they can give you security that you can't even prove that is possible. So understand what is it that is keeping you there, because there's a bigger reason than that. Maybe you believe that you can't really do something that can take care of you. So you're good at something, but you don't believe that thing can take care of you. So then you are not willing to let go of these people that can pay you a salary, because they can, you can't. So that's why you're staying there. So look for these things. What is it that can stand in the way of your new vision, and how are you contributing to that? What are you adding to that? If it's so painful, why do you need to stay in that? Because there is a reason, and once you find a reason, then you can deal with it. So yeah, maybe it's just that you're scared that you can't take care of yourself, and you need somebody to take care of yourself in terms of a boss. Find out, why do you think you can't take care of yourself? And like I said, if you can't come to a conclusion, please call me. Let's set up a session, and we can do it on telephone, Skype, or personal, face to face, and see what is it that can come and block your vision from coming through. What is standing in the way, and why do you need it? Because when you fix why you need it, then it does no longer exist. Thank you so much, guys. So let's do day 4 tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye bye.